Alright, time for a Hecarim game. I'll be against the Viego here, which should be a fine matchup really. Not really any issues on that one. Hope they don't die to that invade. I have a Gwen 80 carry. I see. Things, the more you know, I guess. Okay then, back at 50 seconds here. Place the ward in the bush and we should be good. Got a red trinket. I'm going for this. Still want to start on blue.
Minions have spawned.
Team? Team? Thank you. Yeah, Hecarim has been requested quite a bit since the durability changes, so that's what we're gonna do here. With the durability changes, Sunder became a much better mythic in general. Like, you're much easier to pick Sunderer now. Instead of them being heavy tank, like if they are quite tanky, like this team for example. Graves is quite tanky, Viego is quite tanky, Nautilus is quite tanky. This is where Sunder becomes good in general already. So that's something to keep in mind. If they snipe this for me, I'm gonna be quite upset. Okay. Normally I'd just smite in the Gromp right away and save myself a bit of time, but I wanted to be prepared to smite my blue at any second there, if I had to. I didn't have to, but that's why I didn't smite in Gromp, for those of you wondering. There we go. So yeah, Sunder is a much easier to pick thing now, because the average durability went up, which means Sunder on average is better. So that's something to note. So a team like this, where Graves is quite tanky, Viego is quite tanky, Nautilus is quite tanky, not super tanky, but quite tanky, is already a game where Sunder is now better than Triforce. Still, if the enemy team is full squish, you're still going to build Triforce, but it's a little rarer now, I would say, compared to when you would build Sunderer. So yeah. Also another thing, 65% of people watching my videos aren't actually subscribed. If you are one of those people, consider subscribing. Checking if you're subscribed. And yeah, Ari has the greed path herself back into death. Actually, this guy has no mana. Still died though. Interesting. Exhaust probably saved Karthus' life there, but oh well. Gonna just finish the full clear as fast as possible here, like you do every game on Hecarim. I'm gonna smite this for extra speed here, because my top is about to die. Wait, he got the kill with Ignite? He got the kill with Ignite, big gamer. The difference there was very close, though. He should be backing right now. The fact that he shouldn't be pushing this. It was already favorable for him, and now to make it push back, basically. But now it's just kind of awkward. I'm gonna sprint bot as fast as possible. I saw the bot lane pushed in like this, so what I want to do here... Oh god, he's dead. Yeah, this is just Yone being greedy now. That's unfortunate. Okay, well. Ari and Yone both have dived the greed so far. I'm gonna sprint bot here because of the fact that they're heavily pushing right now, which is to be expected with a Gwen, and I wasn't really gonna be able to do anything on the map anyway, otherwise, so yeah. I'm gonna go for Nautilus then, I suppose. Did I get the ghost extension? I did, right? I may be dead here, but nope. Triumph healed me. Good. Big kills. That is what we're looking for. Push in the wave quickly. Viego is on Scuttle, so we're just not going to interact with that. We see, like, this is what we do, right? We see that after a full clear, we see bot lane that far pushed in. We are backing instantly. Going bot as fast as possible. Viego will have bot Scuttle, but I don't care because the Scuttle is worth nothing. Like, first Scuttle is worth 70 gold, no experience. I don't care if I get it or not. Please, as a jungler, do not contest anything for first Scuttle. It's not worth dying for. It's not even really worth taking, to be honest. If you can take it for free when you're waiting for your jungle to respawn, then sure. But that's about the only exception to where that Scuttle is gonna do something. A gank takes priority. The enemy Gromp, for example, takes priority as well. So, yeah, there's just not a whole lot of situations where you really care about that first Scuttle. Please don't int for it, that's all I'm trying to say. Big. We now know for a fact that okay, Ari is a goner. That's the other fact. We know for a fact that bot lane has no summoners, or their bot lane, so we should be able to do something there. I mean, regardless of the SS bot, right? Like, she had 10% HP, I think she had. And she's still pushing and walking forward in mid lane. Well, she should have just recalled. Because it could have been their jungler as well that did the same thing, basically. So, kind of on her for doing that. Not really on bot lane, if you know what I mean. On my way bot again. Thunderer it is. Let's go. Actually, I will be taking myself some steel caps here. I'm gonna take the boots over the damage claw fields, because boots on Hecarim is damage and boots is more tankiness and more movement speed, which is what I would prefer to get on Hecarim, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm not sure if they have warded river, but I don't think they did based on Nautilus's pathing there, so I think we should be good to go for the gank, because they don't have summoners, neither of them do. And we just take the plant over the wall and go. We're committing to this. I will go for the misfortune. This is a double kill for me. There he goes. Karthus tried to save something with ult, but he's gonna die to Viego if he does this. I can already tell. One turret plate. Time is ticking down. I'll hit this to see if Viego shows up there. If Viego doesn't do anything about this, I'm gonna be more surprised than anything. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe he wasn't bot lane. That's gonna be very favorable for my Gwen then. There he is. Is she dead? Maybe. She actually survived. Kinda big. I am 6. Gonna go for Scuttle here. You are a goner, buddy. Say goodnight. Oh, unfortunately she took my kill. She takes my Scuttle, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we definitely do a dragon here. Ahri is quite low though, so this is a little bit scary. I do not like this at all. I can't do anything here. Can I? Maybe, actually, yes, I can now. I think I can do it now. She isn't 6 yet, so this should be good. There it is. Leave. Actually, leave. I regret that. I would regret that engage quite a bit, I think. We were able to clean up Dragon, luckily. But that did not look good for a while. The second I realized Misfortune was still level 5, I could do it. But if she hit 6 at some point, I would not have been able to finish that dragon. I would have had to let it reset. I don't know if he has flash or not, but I would like to kill her with Ahri ult. Don't miss the charm. I will not ult. I will not ult until I have to. Is that a Karthus ult death or not? Nope, it's not. Very, very good. I do not ult there because in case Karthus has flash, I will not get the kill, if that makes sense. If I hold ult, I will get the kill. Yone doesn't die here. He listened to my pings just in time to survive there. It's good. Alright, bot lane is huge now. I absolutely ruined their bot lane. My bot lane should be winning from this point forward. That is very good. It's a dead Gwen. Unless she has W, she doesn't. She's dead. Okay. A little bit too far disrespected on the Karthus there. I mean, I guess the Gwen dying isn't the worst because she isn't worth the kill or the shutdown. I have the Divine Thunder, so I do want to back right now. Instead of doing anything else, I definitely want to back. Got Thunder here. Beautiful stuff. Okay. We're looking very good in general here. Not bad at all. Ahri ult's gonna be 46 seconds. Okay. I will go for another bot gank here, I think. I can probably just lane gank this, I would imagine. No, where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, come on, man. Such a waste. This guy is a goner. He's a goner. Very good. Money in the bank right there.
Rampage.
That is also very good. Viego is just top, so we're gonna play aggressive here. Unfortunately, unable to kill him. I don't want to... Like, I could have dove him on the turret under usual circumstances. I probably would have done that. But I don't know where Karthus is. I know where Viego is, so I wasn't worried about him. But Karthus would be a problem. We are ghosting in on this, and we're going for it. Where is my... I was about to say, where the hell is my Gwen? Jesus, man. Hecarim is an absolute beast of a champion still, of course, but that was, like, kind of scary where it really shouldn't have been. We run into this. I don't have the most mana, so this is a little bit sketch. Okay, we can't finish that. My E thingy wouldn't have been in range. I think the move here is build a magic resist item first. Actually, I think that's definitely the move. Because I don't necessarily have to worry about, like, their damage in general because of steel caps. They're going to be reduced quite a bit. So if I get a magic resist item first, I'll be better off. He's going to Karthus ult though. Ari should have tried to walk for a plant if she would have had time. If there was any plant in the river up here that would have been within her reach, she trolled. If it's not, then there's nothing she could have done. He should be okay. Yeah, he's fine. That's very good. Come on, team. Please help me. Alright. I'm gonna go Maw next. Because of the situation right now. Because of this game situation right now. I'll go for him first. Good. Sunderer definitely performs much better in general right now. Because of the durability changes. So, very easily for a lot of you guys that, like, build Triforce or used to build Triforce a lot, build it a little bit less now because of how good Sunderer has become due to everyone being more tanky, and of course the tankier someone becomes, the better Sunderer is. So it kind of lines up, right? Like previously, that enemy team here that you see right now, I would have 100% gone Trinity Force into that for sure, but Senna walked away a little far there, unfortunately. I have way too much gold on backing. I got Maw here. I'm gonna get Maw purely for Karthus. I don't really have to worry about any other damage shorts at the moment. I will build this into a Death's Dance. You are very tanky with Sunderer base health and all that stuff as well. Good healing from this on top of that. Trinity Force doesn't really have the great amount of healing potential here. So you can easily go Sunderer double damage item in Maw Death's Dance and then build like one tank item. Whichever you need. This could be like Frozen Heart. It could be whatever you want. And you can potentially finish that build off with a Grudge if you want. But you can also just get an extra tank item if you feel like you need to be a bit more tanky. So for example, I could do this build. Death's Dance next. And then go for Spirit Visage Thornmail, for example. Or I can go Spirit Visage into Grudge for damage if I need it. But that's generally the idea, right? So it's going to be Sunderer, if you're building this way. Sunderer double damage item. Spirit Visage or Thornmail or anything tanky, really. Interesting, okay. And then, yeah. build like that, really. That's really all it is. With Trinity Force, it's more so the line of you want to go like Trinity Force, Death's Dance, tanky item, potentially Maw, unless you're very heavily snowballing. But that's pretty much the build path ideas here. I'll pick him up real quick. Probably could have killed the Misfortune, potentially, but it's okay. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna kill you then. It does no damage to me because I have Maw. Yeah, good night, Karthus. There's no way he ever kills me there because he hasn't got a damage mythic yet, and I have Maw. The rest of their team wouldn't kill me regardless, and this is why I specifically built Maw first in this case. If that makes sense. Sure, you understand. I can easily double kill right here. I'm so many levels higher. At the moment, what I want to do here is just make sure I keep pressuring his camps as much as possible. He's not going to get a single camp for me anymore this game. If I'm on the map, he's not going to get close. Really? You lived on one. Are you serious, my boy? Good night. Ghost extension sprint after the Viego. Let's go. Yeah, so Death's Dance here. Because I'm very fat. If you're not very fat, or if you're struggling a little bit more, not even necessarily very fat, if you're kind of fat, it's still fine to go Death's Dance here. If you're very far behind, however, you want to go Sunderer, Maw slash Death's Dance, maybe not even Maw slash Death's Dance. You could also opt for a tankier item there, but here I could pick up like Spirit Visage if I needed Magic Resist, or Thornmail for healing reduction, which is probably what I would do here in this situation. So go Thornmail next, or even Frozen Heart. That would be pretty good actually. Yeah, I would probably go Frozen Heart next if I was going to go full tank option. But I don't have to, because I'm quite fat here, so I can just opt for Death's Dance. Probably Death's Dance, Frozen Heart, maybe something else. So I don't have the most HP, but you also have to consider the fact that I have a lot of sustain if I build like this, right? So even resistances with that much sustain will be very effective, even if your HP is a little lower. But this lower HP generally only works if you're quite, like, good on levels. If you're behind in experience in the game in general, you can't really afford to go double damage item after Sunderer. You're gonna have to go for, like, or Trinity Force for that matter. You're gonna have to go for, like, single damage item tank item combo, because otherwise you just wouldn't do anything. Really? Damn. I actually genuinely thought Misfortune and Nautilus were walking this way. I guess I'll take the time to take my Death's Dance right here. Oh, I see a Karthus. Okay, there's a control ward. Just don't do it. Okay, fine. Yeah, we're looking okay. I don't think I die for this. Nah, we're good. Very solid. So yeah, this game, I would probably opt Death's Dance into... I'm thinking Spirit Visage for the increase in healing, but also some Magic Resist for Karthus. Okay, like, let's say they were kind of strong, right? I'd probably go Spirit Visage next after Death's Dance here. And then finish my build with either Grudge for damage, if I wanted that, or just a Thornmail probably would be the move. Frozen Heart would also be the move, would be a good move, something like that. Something along those lines at least. So you guys are aware. I have so much healing that don't do anything to me. But yeah, that's really it for Hecarim. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the like button below. If you have any questions, leave those in the comments below as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.